Hi and welcome to 3 Minutes On. It was the London Marathon and loads of people are now keen to get out there and start running. I caught up with James Barker, who ran the marathon for the NSPCC, to get some top tips on how to run.
Hi, I'm James Barker. I'm training for my 5th marathon at the moment and I have done lots of 10Ks and half marathons. I started running 6 years ago to lose weight was my main reason for starting to do it. But actually, I found it a really great way to relax, improve my mental health and my fitness. I didn't realise what a huge difference it would make to my life. I'm going to give you 5 of my top running tips I've learned over the last 6 years. Firstly, a lot of new runners have a lot of difficulty with getting a stitch. Try not to eat anything an hour and a half before you're going to run. Secondly, when you're out running, make sure that you're breathing at the same rate all the way through. Matching up your breathing with your feet hitting the ground, that can help to concentrate on your mind. Ensure that you're stretching at the beginning will really help to loosen up your muscles beforehand. If all of that doesn't work, try breathing in really hard, pushing down, that will normally get rid of the stitch. And if none of that works, pinch yourself on the other side of where you're getting the stitch. Okay, my second running tip is to use a running app or Strava. There's loads of free apps out there and they're a really good way of being able to know exactly how quickly you're running each mile. There's no way that you can improve unless you know how quickly you're going at the moment. Number 3, get yourself a running buddy. When it's a cold, wet, windy Sunday morning and you don't want to go out for a run, if you know that you've got someone waiting at the end of the road for you to go out on a run with you, it'll really push you. It's a really great way to catch up with your friends. It'll give you someone to moan with as you're running along. And number 4, don't spend loads of money on running kit and equipment. The reason I started running was because it was a really cheap way of keeping fit. And a lot of these different clothing and equipment, I don't think actually makes any difference. The key things that you need are a decent pair of running trainers, some shorts and a decent technical running vest. If you sign up for a run, it's a good way of getting free technical t-shirts and vests. Running tip number 5, every time you get to each mile or half mile or once you've been running for 5 minutes, scan your body and check your body position, check where your foot is hitting the ground, check how your breathing is doing, check that you're not hunching over, you're not keeping your arms really tight up against your body, you're keeping it nice and loose, and ensure that your foot is hitting the ground flat. If you want to learn more about running, there's a really brilliant book by Sam Murphy called Marathons and Half Marathons, and the link is below. I'm running the London Marathon for the NSPCC. You can find out more about the runs that the NSPCC organise at www.nspcc.org.uk. Lastly, to give you one other piece of advice, if you're going out and you feel like rubbish when you first start running, just keep going because honestly it was the best decision that you'll ever make.
Thanks James. If you enjoyed that and would like to donate to James's Just Giving, then the link, as well as the link to everything else he mentioned, is in the description below. If you'd like to make a video, then email amy@3minuteson.com, or if you've got an idea for something we should cover, then leave a comment below.